Well, good morning. So I'm not sure what happened. I thought I had recorded this and sent it out, but I I don't know. This technology sometimes catches me by surprise. Anyway, I'm going to try it over again. Just want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Glad to be back again. Hope you had a good Christmas holidays, and let's make 2025 a great year. All right. And so this is the last chapter of Harville Hendricks' book and his wife's book. How to Talk with Anyone About Anything, and this is chapter 12, Healthy Relationships. And what they do in this last chapter is they sort of give a number of real-world examples of how to use the safe conversation process in the workplace, which tends to be or can be polarized and stressful. And they say using the safe conversation dialogue process will improve your ability to achieve goals with individuals and teams. We call this achieving relationship competency, which is the ability to interact successfully with others by engaging and connecting beyond your differences. And they talk about relational competency. It turns conversations like this, they give an example, into something else. So the example they give is, hey, Jason, the idea you presented in the meeting about consolidating the sales and marketing team meetings was my idea, and you presented it as your own. That was a jerk move. So that's one way to tell Jason you didn't appreciate what he did. Another way is, hey, Jason, are you available now to chat about the meeting earlier today? I want to talk about the idea you presented, the one about consolidating the sales and marketing teams. Is now a good time? And then they go on and they could just talk. And so, in other words, they say there are productive ways to deal with issues at work and in life if you're willing to let go of your right to be cranky and embrace your right to be wise. All right, relational competency. And so the three takeaways from the chapter for me were in helping folks that I deal with to apply the safe conversation process in everyday life. And maybe there are things you can use too. And the first one is simply, if you feel defensive, it's a good time to mirror. If somebody says something and you want to defend yourself, you can just say, well, wait a minute, here's what I heard you say. Am I getting it? And you mirror back to them what they said. And then rather than defend yourself, just make sure you heard them correctly. Secondly, if you have a frustration or something negative to discuss, it's a good way to start is with an appreciation. Tell your partner, your buddy, or whoever it is, hey, look, I really like the way you did this and this, but can we talk about this and that? So rather than just sort of attack or go into the frustration, use an appreciation. And the last thing is, and we can all use this, is as a receiver to ask, is there more? Your partner or somebody said something, okay, and you maybe mirror back, is there more? Because it gives the sender a chance to nuance their thinking. Sometimes we have so many ideas running around in our head, we're not even sure what we think, okay? And it gives the sender a chance to make sure they have said all they need to say in the way they really want to say it. And allows me, the receiver, to shift from judgment to curiosity and wonder. Okay, all right, is there more? Okay, I'm just trying to get a handle on what you're saying. Anyway, so that's the chapter 12. And then next week, in the conclusion to their book, they share their vision of how the safe conversation process can usher in the next stage in human social evolution. So they talk about the 4 stages of human evolution and where we're going. And I'll talk about that next week. That's the end of that book. And then we'll see where we go from there. Okay? Anyway, hope you had a good holiday. Back to work again. And again, let's make 2025 a great year. See if I can get this out properly this time.